Hello YouTube, this is Paul back again. I have 105 subscribers now, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you for everyone that joined my YouTube channel. I hope I can bring some good, interesting content. And I would ask you, if you have any suggestions of things that you want me to cover, please let me know. I do have 105 subscribers thanks to Martin retweeting my link to my YouTube page, so thank you very much for that. I'm going to get on to today's topic. Today's topic is holiday eating and how to enjoy yourself during the holiday while doing lean gains. I want to say I stepped up my game a little bit, so I had some complaints about the phone being too close to me and moving around too much, so I have this little thing set up that I have clipped to my desk. I use it actually to record my golf swing, and it also turns out it's going to be pretty useful for YouTube as well. So hopefully this helps and makes the videos a little bit easier to watch. All right, so let's get started. First thing is holiday eating. So you have a couple of choices with holiday parties. You can not go and sit in your parents' basement and eat chicken breasts and cottage cheese, but that doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. Second thing you could do is go to the party, but bring your own healthy food, whatever that may be, heat it up and eat it, and never get invited back again, because that's weird. So I actually have a good solution for this, and it has to do with, obviously, fasting. The normal Leangains protocol for intermittent fasting is 16 hours, no eating, 8 hours feeding window. When I know I'm going to have a day where I'm going to be at a social function or a party where there's going to be probably not a lot of good food and not a lot of choices that I would normally go with when I'm doing my normal life, I fast for a longer period of time. So instead of 16 hours, I'll probably eat the night before I know I'm going to a party and then fast for 24 hours. And I'll use an example, a real life example. This Sunday, I have a holiday party to go to. It starts like 4 or 5 o'clock. So I'll have my last meal tonight, which is Saturday, probably like 6, 7 o'clock. So I'll fast for 22 to 24 hours. What that does is, obviously, you go a much longer time without eating. And what that does for you is allows you to actually have more calories, obviously, because you didn't eat anything that whole day and a lot of the night before. So it allows you to have more calories. You're not going to hit your macros, which is important, but more important is not significantly overeating. And this is someone that's actually trying to gain weight. For someone that's on a cut and at a caloric deficit, this is probably even more important for you. I don't mind actually if I gain a pound or a few ounces from some bad eating. I don't necessarily want to do it that way, but if I do, it's not that big of a deal. Now, if I was on a cut, it would bother me a little bit more. And this, I promise, will help you significantly. So the message here is, if you can do it, fast for 24 hours before the party. Enjoy it. Eat what you want to a certain extent. Have fun. One little tip is, if there's like a vegetable tray, this is probably what I'll do. If there's a vegetable tray or something, when you start eating, go immediately to that and try to have a bunch of fibrous vegetables, some broccoli, things like that. Eat a bunch of it, celery, things that don't have a ton of calories but will fill you up, and then enjoy yourself. You'll feel more full, and you'll still be able to have some of the things you want, and you're less likely to overeat. So that's my holiday tip. Now, when you're on the 24-hour fast, I've done it. It's not always that easy. I actually did it last weekend. The last video was about when my wife and I went out to dinner. I fasted for more than 24 hours, actually, and then ate like a total pig. Guess what? I think I gained like an ounce, and the next day I lost it all. So no big deal. So what makes fasting more enjoyable? I've stepped up my game for the videos. Like I said, I have props. So first thing, I drink sparkling water throughout the day. It does help to fill you up. I'm not the only person that fasts that does this, but this does help. I enjoy it. I have lime like that. Also, diet soda. So I know a lot of people probably think diet soda is taboo. There's some research that I think says it's bad for you, but I don't know if really any of it is that founded or not. But a diet soda every so often is not going to kill you. I actually prefer cherry Coke Zero Coke Zero to me is better than Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. I don't know exactly what they do, but the taste to me is much better. I don't really like diet soda all that much, but this is pretty good. And honestly, it helps to fill you up. The next thing is coffee. So coffee in the morning, this is my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It doesn't matter what you drink, but coffee does help to suppress your appetite. So I drink a combination of those three, especially when I'm doing a longer fast. It really does help. The other thing I want to cover is perfection. There really is no such thing as perfection, especially around the diet. When I first started doing this, I tried to be perfect with everything, and I drove myself crazy. I will even go as far as to say that the more someone tries to be absolutely perfect on their diet, the less successful long-term they're going to be. Just try to get close. And when you start, maybe stay a little bit more regimented. Try to hit your macros, try to hit your calories, but especially with macros, if you don't hit them perfectly every day, it's not that big of a deal. Try to come close on your calories. You're going to have days where you're off. And even if you go crazy and way overeat during the course of a day, don't worry about it. Just continue your life as normal, fix it the next day, be on track, don't eat nothing, especially if you're going to work out. One other thing too around the holidays and eating and how to structure around workouts, I would not, if you can at all help it, I would not miss a workout. I think since I've been on Leangains, the only workout that I've missed has been a week-long vacation where I didn't work out at all. Other than that, I've hit every single day. Now, there are some days where I'm scheduled to work out that I can't do it. That's okay, I'll do it a different day during the week. It's not the exact schedule I want to keep, and I don't try to do it that often, but it's not that big of a deal. And also, on the days that you have those parties and you're gonna fast all day, try to not work out and then fast for 24 hours right after that if you can help it. Skip the workout that day and just do it a different day, even if it's not your schedule, but try to get them all in during the course of the week. And if you have 2 holiday parties during the week, well, fast 2 days a week, fast 24 hours for 2 days. Obviously, you probably don't want them consecutive. 48 hours is a long time. I don't know if I can do it and stay sane. But fast for 2 days during the week. Just try to get your workouts in, but not necessarily when you've fasted for 24 hours. So that's all I really have. I'm going to talk about perfection and how it's not really achievable. You're going to drive yourself nuts and it's not going to work. So enjoy the holidays. I hope this tip helps people. Please, below, leave comments, like the video, don't like the video, what have you. I want to make these useful for me, but also useful for other people. So please let me know some of the things that you may want to hear. And thanks so much for watching.